Hey guys, BRATTTALIE here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So I'm not gonna get into it too much because you can see the makeup. Why would I say more? Today we are recreating a look that I saw JT posted on her Instagram and I was dying to recreate it. It took me so long, but I did it and I feel like it's giving accuracy. It's giving what it's supposed to give, and I'm quite obsessed with it. I think it's really good, and every time I do a recreation I learn something about my technique. I learn something about how I like makeup to look on me. I learn how to correct, like this makeup look took me hours. Like I don't even know what time it is right now. I know it's after 4 o'clock and I know for a fact I started around 1. So that should tell you I went into this with like an air of perfection, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's really cute. The little pop of pink, the shimmer, my face, it's just the bang, everything about it is eating. I feel like I really ate this one up. Like it's, I just surprised myself. So I am really happy with today's look. I don't want to keep you guys too much. Let's just get right into it. But before we do, be sure that you subscribe to me. Scroll down, smash the subscribe button, join the BRATTTALIE gang, and let's get into today's video. So I'm obsessed with this look. I already cut bangs into my wig, period. Like I am very much so ready for it. And I don't do enough black eyeshadow, I feel. So I really wanted to give this a little try. I love that her hair color is actually brown, but I'm not gonna dye this wig because it's such a dark brown. Who cares? Like if it was a bit more lighter, I might commit, but I'm fine with having a black wig with a bang. It's okay. As usual, I don't know where the lid is, but we're using Fenty's Pro Filter Foundation in 420. Give it a good shake. Honestly, finding your shade of foundation is so crucial because the way that I thought I was a different shade, and I went and I tried a different shade and I'm not. Like this just looks a little bit too yellow. Just a smidgen, like especially compared to my neck. So I was like, oh, I was getting a little insecure about it. Like your neck naturally just looks a bit different because it's different types of skin. So it's like, while I want it to match, it's a really good match for my face. Yes. Yo, recently I watched a Pinky Doll live. I could only do like 2 minutes of it because my thing is I don't get this. I don't get NPC. I don't get the trend. I don't get why people are so into it, and I don't get how she makes that much money. And then I watched it. Let that girl have every coin she's earned. It is the consistency in which she does this NPC work, which was scary to me. Like she's that good that it felt like I was watching an NPC and I was scared. I don't know how you can do it and just like switch and then still keep this momentum and be like, yes. Ice cream so good. Like just for an hour. Yo, I was like, fine, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, even maybe an hour. And then again, you're reacting to what you're seeing. Like it's just, she has to be so present. I was like, yo, that is a job. Give her money, give her a coin immediately. Next, I'm gonna get into the Tower 28 Swipe Concealers. These are like skincare and concealers mixed into one. Obsessed with that concept. Right. Oh yeah, so first I'm gonna do my brows. Because of the bang, it's really not that important that we have a great brow, but the products I use just take a minute to sit and set, so we're gonna do them now. So I basically just use like an edge tamer, and then I have this Essence Lash and Brow Gel, but it's just a bit too thin. It's not terrible, it's just I don't have a lot of brows, so I need the hairs I do have to actually like not be resistant. So I just basically use this brush, whatever product's on here, and go into the edge tamer and then put it on. But yeah, it's a nice little brush and it does the job. All right, so while this sets, let's go into the Tower 28 Swipe Concealers. So I just got these last month and I'm obsessed with them because it is medium buildable coverage, but like when I've been wearing them is literally when I have days that I'm really tired. Like the month of August in sleep for me was like a wash. So I was like looking dead, and I think I have a picture somewhere in my phone of like one day I just was like, you know what, let's pop this on and go to work, and I look so much more alive. So I stand these for like no makeup because the way in which I was looking so tired last month. This month, like today, I slept until 9 o'clock. I'm not playing this anymore. Like, I don't care. Like when I'm tired, I'm gonna let my body rest. This is the shade PV, and I also have the shade Playa, which is lighter, and I just put that in my innermost corner. Like, we want it to be bright, but not crazy. And if I want more of Playa, I'll add it in. So I'm gonna let this sit for a second, not too long. I find that it actually dries down really quick. So I'm gonna do the other areas before I do my under eye. And as you can see, it blends out really nicely. Hold on, let's take this wig band off. Wow, and I just sometimes sit back and I reflect on the fact that you've been chasing this dream for how many years, girl? And the minute you leave someone in the dust, I say that and it sounds harsher than it is. Like, I'm not trying to sound like shady or shitty, guys. I'm just saying that's how I talk. Like, I hate feeling like I have to be politically correct on my own channel, but I want to clarify so no one, because here's the thing is what I've realized in the last year especially, a lot of people, even though you think that they're not watching to like run and tell that, a lot of people watch me to run and tell that. Run and tell my business, to family, my mom, like just weird things. Their family members of him. It's just like, I just know people are watching. So because of that, like my sister, just weird things. Anyways, because of that, I always like try to be politically correct because I'm like, I know, and what I've gone through in the last year of my life is that people who are committed to misunderstanding you will continue to misunderstand you, like purposely. And what a lot of people don't understand is I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck. But what I will do is I'll try my best so that the message is clear. So if you're choosing to misinterpret it, when I'm saying in plain English what I mean by that, it's on you. That's on you. It's not on me. So now I feel like I am an advocate for everyone to just kind of like break up. No. I'm not. You're just thinking it, Brittany, but you said it. I just feel like it's really hard for me to see people in relationships they shouldn't be in. And that's not me speaking about like anyone I personally know. I feel like people I know are in pretty good relationships. Like honestly aspirational. Like I look at my friends' relationships and I'm like, wow, and I thought mine was comparable. Like, no, that was absolute garbage. But compared to just the things I see, say like right now I'm watching The Ultimatum and I am just like, yo, I need a 10-20 year update because these things where people are just putting themselves in situations to be with someone where like core values don't align, or just listening to how someone talks to you or how someone treats you, it's like it never gets better. Like that person's always, unless they're actively doing work to do better, it's not gonna get better. Like, and the thing is about the show is I get it, it's a show, but if there were scenarios where the people were doing better, why would they not show us that? It just seemed like in every case, the things that they were fighting for and the things that were issues, none of them got resolved. They didn't show any resolution. So I'm just kind of like, if that's not getting resolved, why are we getting married? And again, this is not even dating show. This is like marriage. That is insane to me, that you would marry someone, enter into a contract with the government with them, open a business basically with them, and you guys, your business plan is not laid out. You have no idea where you're going. That's crazy. Let's do eyebrows. I don't remember what I was talking about, so I'm probably gonna do another subject. But yeah, I honestly could talk about relationships all day. Like literally all day. This is my ginger brow routine, but I just find it such a good brow that I keep doing it. Like sometimes I'll just leave it like this when I'm doing ginger brows for my hair. But now even when I wear this wig, I'm like, just do the same routine, who cares? Sephora gel lip liner, and this was in the shade Molasses. And it's not a bad lip liner. I just thought one day to use it for my brows and I haven't gone back since. And then this is the NYX brow tint pen, the Lift and Snatch in Espresso. And I use that to do the strokes of hair. And when I'm more ginger, I just do less strokes, if that makes sense. Sick. So I think I can do eyes. I'm scared, like I'm really scared of this eye look because there's just so much black. I have to figure out what to do about this mirror that I cracked. I would like to close this palette at some point in time, and I'm scared. I'm probably not gonna talk that much during this time because I really wanna nail this. So right now I'm in my Huda Beauty palette, but I'm also gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette. Oh, this is a good thumbnail. This is Arouse, just to warm up my crease. And then she has a nice brown. And I'm just doing this way higher than my crease because it looks like it's like really catty. Like I can't really tell because of the bang, but I'm getting major cat eye vibes, so I'm just gonna keep it a bit high. Pussy wetter. About to go make my second coffee of the day. I can't believe it's 2 o'clock. But honestly, such a blessing. I know that sounds random, but I'm gonna explain why right now. Because I spoke so fast, Jesus. Because I was saying to my sister last night, like, yo, I remember when I was in my relationship and I was kind of like, I was watching like Arnell and Alyssa, and I was just like, yo, I can't wait till I'm at a point where I can just prioritize my content. So I'm literally in no rush today, and the amount of content I'm filming today, I've been meaning to film for like, when I tell you the whole month of August, these things have been on my plate and I just haven't made the time. It's just screaming that today I get to make the time, which is really nice. And I was saying to my sister, I'm like, I remember just feeling like I couldn't take up too much time of my relationship to focus on my dreams, and that was really annoying. So those are things that when I look at like a potential partner, I really need them to have their own thing, and I really need them to understand that I'm really focused on my bag and my business right now. Because even today I'm like, if I don't get to Toronto until 12 o'clock at night, I am okay with that, and that's fine, because I need to make sure that I'm prioritizing my business, because now this pays bills. Remember back in the day when I used to say, you pay my bills, right? That was a manifestation. So it was a manifestation, because now I'm at the point where I'm like, I need to create content. If I don't create content, I don't have a supplemental income. So it's just crazy that sometimes if you sit back and you're like, wow, it's 2 o'clock, so the day flew by, but it's like I got to sleep in. I didn't have to be on the road at crazy times. Who knows what would have been on the road at that same time. I didn't have to rush anything. Blessings. So I'm about to make my second coffee and come back. Sometimes I just kind of reflect on the life I have being the life I want and wanted. And it makes me like honestly, I feel like if money wasn't a thing, I'd be fine. Like I would be so fine. Like not even just fine, like exponentially happy. I think the only thing in life that ever tears me down, and I say tears me down, but I just mean like kind of depresses me, is literally finances. Everything else in my life is great. I don't want a whole bunch of money. I just want everything to be paid for. Like it's just depressing to like look at your money just like disappear from your account for these arbitrary ass things that someone said you pay for. And I'm not talking about like, you know, like subscriptions or things that are extra. I'm talking about like hydro. I'm talking about my phone bill. I'm talking about internet, and you know, it's just like crazy to me that this is all quantifiable by money. And it's like rent, my rent is pretty good, thank God, but it's just like, even watching that disappear from your account, it's just like, what the hell is this? So that's where I'm at with like life, and I'm like, because everything else in life is 100% perfect. My life is 100% perfect. I just get annoyed and that's not me being ungrateful. I'm just dead ass like, we really have another bill to pay today, huh? Like every day, something else. So I just am trying to be ultra grateful that at least I have the means, because I know that when you don't have the means, it's worse. Like, being single, I was scared. I won't say I'm still scared. I think I just have anxiety. Like, I'm not still scared. I just think when your mind is running a mile a minute sometimes, you naturally will think of like everything. I think, but the worst part is too, I think, is that we're all going through it. So again, I ask, when do we revolt? I need to know. Like, it can't be everybody has money issues, everybody's bad with money. Like, it's impossible. It's literally impossible. So now we're all here and we're all like, oh, we have no place to live. Oh, rent's $1 million. Oh, bills are going up. At what point is it too much, you know? I don't get it. I was looking in my fitness tracker and I was like, you mean tell me I haven't worked out since like August like 15th. It was something ridiculous. And I'm like, it's crazy, because for me, like the weeks before my period, I'm literally just like winding down and being like, oh, I guess I don't do anything right now. I guess I just eat and become a slug. Because the way in which My period takes over is so annoying. Now we're at a point where I think I can add the black. Like obviously I feel like hers is more, not as pink as mine. Like hers is more neutral, more nude. But I don't have a brown like that. Like, let's try this one. Like I just would love it if I had a brown like that, but I find that mine are all so pinky. I brought the brown too far into this eye. So yeah, there's a little hack for you. If you ever feel like your eye is getting a little muddy, just take a bit of concealer and clean it up. So now we're gonna go in with black. Sorry I shouted, but I was scared. And I'm just going to draw out, like her inner corner is insane. But because I have to cut the crease, there's no shame in bringing the black down, okay? You want a crisp line at the top. Whatever happens below that, nobody cares. Keeping in mind that we have different shaped eyes. It's a slow process. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. And especially, I have two different shaped eyes, so it's already a struggle, but I feel like this is pretty good. Okay, I feel like this is the hardest part of the whole entire look. Not gonna lie. So the fact that that's done, great. The color on her eye is very nude, and there's a bit of pink. So, because it really should just look like your complexion. If I'm looking at her, this one's like boring though. Like it's so drab. Whatever we do on one eye, we gotta do on the other. This is an Essence palette. My promo code for them is still SONETG until I decide to contact them and get it changed. Like my eyes are really two different shapes. Insane. Like one eye looks like it's looking like this, other eye looks like it looks. I'm not 100% sold on this color, and then it's just glitter. So I'm back in my Huda Beauty palette because I find that her pigments specifically aren't super, I don't want to say, like they're not pressed glitters or like really thick. Like I think it'll provide the perfect amount of sheen on top. Like in my mind they carry a little bit like just loose sparkles, and I honestly don't even know if it's all over the eye, but I'm gonna put it damn near all over the eye. Look at how they're falling on my face. That should tell you everything you need to know. Okay. Like she's so lucky to have the world's smallest eyeballs. Just gonna blend some of it down just because I just feel like the space it was holding is too much. Like it's just too much tan neutral space, and it's driving me bonkers. Like my eye should look a little bit smaller. And then we have that touch of pink to add. So let's do that. That can be accomplished with a touch of micellar water and your eyeshadow of choice. Because I don't buy liners. When it comes to colored liners, I just know I'm not gonna use them that much. So I tend to avoid. And for this, I'm going into this pink shade. just because again, we have to do everything for our eye. That's why I actually feel like I like it better now that I've brought that black a little bit lower into my crease. I just feel like it was doing nothing for me like how it was before. Like, I am no JT, I gotta humble myself. I think I just want to blend out and diffuse the edges a bit more. Use a clean brush. Ooh la la. Something about a blend. Really doing it. Doing it well. In person, this eats. I hope you guys can see this, how much better this is looking with just a clean brush. Also, her face is down, so I feel like if you're looking at this, you're getting a very similar effect. I tell you, this is how most of my makeup looks go. Whenever I try to do something, I'm like, okay, it's a process. It is not a one-stop shop or a one-time and it's perfect. It is a series of unfortunate events. Yeah, I think that might be what we need. More like a little dot. Yep. Like a little diamond shape. Okay. You. Perfect. The glitter. Cute. Okay. Now, I feel like there is, for certainly, some sort of like black liner, especially for the lashes. Ooh, my eyeballs. Cute. The problem with black is always when it looks like gray, and I don't know how to fight that. Like, I don't know how to fight that. Girl. So like right now, it's looking good. It's just the black is looking so faded. Okay, so I just cleaned up the outside and I found a black in this eyeshadow palette that seems to be dark enough to like really give the effect. So we're calling it quits now. Where I'm like, I'm gonna just keep doing more and more and more and more and more. So we're going to set this so that hopefully the black is preserved. Okay. So now I was gonna work on the under eye, but I'm also kind of like, let's do blush. So her blush is very, very pink, and I already know I don't have anything that pink, so I'm using the eyeshadow from this palette. This is something I do like often, and that's why I know it works. Cause I freaking love this as a blush. And I keep, like, blush is one of those things that I always forget to buy. I'll just like go into Sephora and I'm like, ooh, lip gloss, ooh, whatever. Totally forgetting that like there's so many different colors of blush to try in this world. Like, get a new one, girl. Like, try something else. Let's do lower lash. And I am through. And I haven't put any product on this. I'm just using whatever excess is on this brush. This is the brush I've been using for the black, just to start slow. And the type of eye shape I have, I have to go really slow with black on my lower lash line or else I look crazy. So like that to me is enough. Like I wish I could say I could commit to the smoky lifestyle like GT, but baby, my eyes will get lost. Ooh, sexy. Okay, so now let's do mascara while my stream up. And we're using the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. I don't know why I just had a stroke. It's less about the top ones because I'm about to pop on lashes and more about the bottoms. This is cute. It took a while. It did take a while, but I see the vision on me now. It took a minute. It's still not perfect, but it's cute. And I was worried about it not being cute at all. So glad we made it here. Again, straightener's heating up. I'm gonna just pop on some lashes that I got at the beauty supply store. Lashes right now for me, interesting times, like to be back on strip lashes. Like, what is that? And really getting used to reclaiming strip lashes. I'm still get your lashes done baddie, but my budget is not. So because of that, we are here. Popping lashes on. I don't know why. I do my makeup and my hands literally look like I'm a mechanic. Like I've been changing oil. Dirty! This is giving dirty girl. Okay. Now, the pièce de résistance. Those fucking lips. Okay, hold on. The blush, I just want to add a little something. So we have this pink, but I also have this cool tone pink that I think would really like eat with it. Yeah. Nice. So lip. Insane. Her lips are literally... Are you rude? We're gonna use MAC's Chestnut to help give us her kind of shape. And then there's a really peachy undertone there. This is my favorite lip combo right now. Oh. So now that we've lined our lips, we're gonna go into the Maybelline Vinyl Lipstick. It's not Vinyl Ink Super Stay. It's like a lip gloss, but it dries down matte. We're gonna use that. And this is gonna give us a peachy undertone. And this is in the color Peachy, literally. I look so sweaty without like anything on my forehead. I'm like, what's going on? I was nearly blinded. I looked up into my monitor and I was like, whoa. Because my forehead is so big. And then for the glitter, Pat McGrath makes lip glosses that have glitter so you can see them. They're so shiny, so beautiful. So I feel like, obviously you're like, well, the pinky one, Natalie. The problem is the pinky one reads more like copper and it's super, super pigmented. That's not what we're going for. It is, but it's not. Whereas this purple one will leave a bit of a pinkish cast at times. So that's why I feel like that one's good. And then this gold one is what I feel like is all over the lip in a weird way, okay? So stay with me. I think I'm gonna start with like a Tower 28 gloss just because it's gonna act as like almost like a mixing agent. So we can put that on. Okay. So let's see if we can get this formula down. So we're gonna go in with Dreamscape. I feel like you can see it, but it's so faint. Okay, anyways. Let's do the banging. The problem with bangs is that after you've cut them and so like your wig is back to normal, you don't quite know where they are. So, that being said, a super thick bang is never the vibe, ever. And if you need extra hair, you can get extra hair. Once your bang is too thick and you've cut, look, yo, were you scared? I know you were scared. You were like, girl, why are your bangs looking like that? Because I haven't washed this wig. There's like product in here, there's hairspray in here, and it will just, you know, do its thing, and that's okay. Bangs are very much so a trust the process type deal. Okay, I wanted them long like hers, so they're really entangling with my eyelash right now. I'm just gonna give this hair a quick press because this is giving Nicki Minaj, Young Money. And then we're gonna come back with some closing remarks and final thoughts I posted the TikTok early because that's just who I am as a person. Hopefully I can edit this video in like a couple days so that y'all aren't waiting for the details too long. But this is the finished look. I feel like this is probably my most successful recreation yet. Like the eye makeup, if I trusted my instincts with this one, and I think I really got it. I'm like obsessed, you guys. I think it really is what it's supposed to be. Sometimes I feel like I'm like so close but a little off. I think today I really got it, and the bang really helps, the lash I chose really helps, and I am living. I'm feeling like JT. I just did no boss. Like I was like, it's giving JT. So quite obsessed with how this turned out. My hair is back because the press I put on it was so basic. I was just like, this is just, we just need enough to get through the video, but she's giving poofy, so whatever, it's fine. Don't judge me. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's recreation. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you did like it or found it helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything I did today, anything at all. Also, what's your favorite JT verse? What's your favorite JT verse? Real quick, or song? Leave that in the comments down below. And as always, subscribe to me. Smash that subscribe button. Join the BRATTALIE gang. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Flex in front of your friends, how that works. Swear that you're doing the most, but we take a picture.